Okay, we're live, and let me just tell you right now, Taylor and Travis,
Oh
I
gosh.
love them. Oh my god, just love them. So happy for them.
Me too.
I saw a lady on Facebook today from a Facebook picture that she had a shirt on. I can't remember what's the football team he plays for.
The
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 Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Chiefs. Yeah,
Hmm.
and so she had on a shirt that said, "Go Taylor's boyfriend's football team."
Oh, I love
We have to
that.
change it. I have my shirt for season is Go Taylor's boyfriend, and I have
Oh,
to change it. I
fiance,
have to change it now to fiance.
fiance.
Just saying.
This sounds so cute to say fiance.
I
This is my
know.
fiance.
I know.
I'm so happy for Tay.
Me
Oh my
too.
god, me too.
It's
Like those
Tay Tay.
freaking people she's been through. Like think of
Mhm.
all those relationships she's been through, but like think of all those freaking hits that she made because she's been through that, you know?
Right.
But
Well,
still
that's what
now
people are
she's
saying.
yeah, but now she's going to have beautiful music like, about happiness and love and marriage and kids and all that stuff.
Someone said the other day, people said the people that don't like Taylor is because they haven't needed her yet.
Oh.
You know what made me really, really, really like her was her. Oh, I can't even think of the name of this stupid ass thing now. It's this channel where they do acoustic sets from all the artists, right?
Hmm.
It's called I can't think of it. Anyway, she played. This was like a few years ago, but she did one of her whole things acoustically, and she is so talented.
Hmm.
Yep.
She writes her own music. She writes
Yep.
her own lyrics. I mean, she does have people that come in and help her, but she writes. It's all her diary. She produces her own music videos. She does everything on her. I mean, she obviously has a team, but she does it all on her own. It's all her ideas, everything. And she just brought in $2 billion from her tour, and she extended it. And we were like, why is she extending it? It's because she bought her music back. She owns 100% of her music, all of it. She got it back. And she went on the podcast a few weeks ago, a month ago, or a few weeks ago with Travis, and that's where she
Mhm.
released her new album coming out. And you guys have to see the clip of it. It is freaking amazing because she starts like she was choking up, like almost crying, because that means everything to her. And she didn't send in her attorneys and her team to go talk to Shamrock Records. She sent in her mom and brother. And then she said that whenever, her mom called her and said, "Hey, it went good. I can't tell you, what's going to happen, what's going to come from this. So, let's not keep our hopes up." And she said it was a couple weeks after the Super Bowl, her mom called her and told her that she owns her music. They did the deal. She bought it for $380 million.
Oh my gosh, that's insane. Tiny
Yeah.
room.
And so she went running into the room where
Mhm.
Travis was at and said, "Oh my God." And she was like hysterical. And he goes, "What's going on, babe?" And he was playing video games online with his friends. And he took his headphones off and he goes, "I'll be right back." And, he got off of gaming. And she's like, "I got my music back," and just dropped to her knees. And she was like
That's
choking up talking about it.
That's huge because like that's I mean, look at all the artists who reached that level of success
Hmm.
who don't have control over their music. The
Yeah.
Beatles, even Michael Jackson, like all of them lost that control over their music, and it's so sad. But it's called Tiny Room. That's the thing where they do all the acoustic sets for with all these artists. I don't know if you guys have seen her Tiny Room, but it's amazing.
Yeah, I think
I'll
that
send
isn't that where she sings with like all her people? Like not all her
um
people, but like she does stuff where her piano and stuff is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just goes in and it's acoustic, and she has like I don't even know who's there. Billie Eilish did a really good tiny room performance too. I'll send it to you guys. It's good.
Yeah. Well, we have a problem.
Oh, what? We have a problem?
We have a problem, and her name is Lufa.
Well, she wants to be a problem. She wishes she was a problem. She's not a problem. She's just a nasty old bitch who thinks she's scaring people. She can fuck all the way off, all the way down the mountain, go find some mushrooms. Lufa, you're an idiot. That's what I have to say about that.
Well, let me explain why I know she's coming at us, Tiff, is
Mm.
because we support Noodle. And we've stood our ground on that. And I love Noodle to pieces. I've talked to her, like she's just been a good friend. She's, you know,
Yeah,
she's
she's
been through hell.
easygoing, she's mellow, she's
Yeah.
reasonable, she's fair, she's funny, she's loyal. I mean, it's like that's why she's mad at us. Oh,
Yeah.
stay
And
mad then,
she
bitch.
even turned on Retro because I'm friends with Noodle. You know what I'm saying? So that's why she's turning on Retro. This woman is so corrupt and so, I mean, she's fucked up in the head.
Yeah, she can be mad all she wants. Like, listen, the DAA isn't going to become busting down my door anytime soon. She's trolling, okay? And if she thinks for a second that I'm over here shaking in my boots, Lufa, there's no drugs in this house, first of all. Second of all, some crazy old bat from the internet just can't call up and report things to the DAA and they just come busting your door down. They have to have a warrant. They have to have evidence and probable cause. There has to be investigations. And on top of it, believe it or not, there actually has to be things going on that would warrant any of this. And you have to have evidence of it. And there's no weirdness going on in my home with my children. So you can put the tip line, the website, the reporting things, this all you fucking want, you dumb old miserable bitch.
Well, she's using some other person's photo. Years ago, she was caught using one of her friend's photos. She's using some lady's child, claiming it as her grandchild. Lufa, don't you think that's a little strange that you're doing stuff? You need to be more concerned about the stuff that you're doing than my dogs that are actually laying on my bed, no kennel in my home. And yes, we have air conditioning. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have my county right, you stupid fucking old bitch. But,
Wait,
it's like, mhm.
that's not her I'm pretty sure that's her grandson, though.
No, it came out a few years ago. It wasn't her grandson. It was somebody else's.
Oh, wow, that's weird, man. I don't know, but I mean, she, yeah, she, look, nobody did anything to Lufa. Nobody's mentioned her. We're not bringing her up. She just is that empty and hateful of a person inside. She enjoys making people feel threatened. That's weird.
Yeah, but yeah, she gets mad at you. I wasn't even friends with her. We would say hi in chats and stuff like that. But for her to sit here and get mad at me because of where I go, that's not her business. You don't sit there and treat people like this and threaten to swat them, threaten to call animal control on them, and do and CPS like she did with Amber, and do all of these things to people because she doesn't like where you go and you hang out.
Right. She doesn't like who your friends are. Listen, bitch, we aren't friends. None of us are all friends with you. Okay? That is obvious, right? There is no expectation of us having any sort of consideration for what we do and where we go and what we say in regards to you and your feelings. I don't know who the fuck you think you are and who made you think that you had some sort of control over people in this manner, but you do not. You're basically pissing into the wind, Lufa. Nobody is worried about your threats. I especially am not. The DEA, bitch, listen, she's been going on and on about me now for months. I haven't said a fucking word. I haven't said it. She made a post the other day, Amy, where she said, "You should have thought about this before you started harassing me, Tiffany." Lufa, where am I harassing you at? First of all. Second of all, I thought you are saying these things out of genuine concern. Is it that, or is it because I'm harassing you? You're a lunatic. You're somebody's grandma who needs to seriously be checked on. Whoever Lufa's grandma is, go check on your grandma. Go make sure she's okay. All right. She's bored, obviously. Go visit her. Keep
Well,
her.
supposedly her daughter has nothing to do with her. Wonder why. I
Yeah.
wonder why. Wonder why. So instead, Lufa, of you trying to fix your own life, okay, you come here and you put everybody else down, and what did any of this have to do with her? It didn't. None
Nothing.
of this.
Look, the last I spoke to Lufa, I was being kind to her because I thought she was being harassed. Okay. And in a way she was. She was being messed with by people who were acting like they were in her area and posting photos cryptically of, that was close by to where she lived, and I felt bad for her. And I tried to be kind to her. I will never do that again, ever. Ever. She has now tried to use that and turn it around on me. Lufa, I don't give a fuck if I doxed Mel Hawks. Everybody already knew her name, first of all. Second of all, I just don't care. I already said I did it. Okay. I thought she was harassing you. But, when it boils down to it, between all of you, go at it. Have fun.
Well, and
I
that's
will.
funny you bring that up, Tiff, because when you remember when COVID's went to go visit Mel Hawks?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
when
when.
he went to California, she literally called people, bawling her eyes out, saying she was in fear of her life, that they are driving by her home. She needed Mel Hawks's information. Like she was seriously in fear of her life, bawling her eyes out, right?
They
So
were
say
acting like they were doing that, though, Amy. They
right.
were. Yeah.
But whatever happened, right? So you go and you give her the information on this person that she is in fear of, okay,
Mm-hmm.
deathly afraid of.
Mm-hmm.
And then what does she do when she gets mad at you because you go somewhere that she doesn't like? She uses it against you.
Yep. That's exactly what she did. I tried to do her a favor because she told me she left her home and went to her daughter's home. And I was like, fuck, this is fucked up because the things that were being posted were cryptic and were menacing towards her and were local to where she lives. I don't care if it was the actual city or town or not. It was close enough. Okay.
Mhm.
And that's really weird to me, to be on a
Yeah.
vacation with your new girlfriend and then being menacing towards this person on the internet who you should just not even acknowledge. So when she decided she didn't like who I was supporting, whoever it was at the time, I can't remember, and she tries to out the facts that okay, nobody doxed Mel Hawks, all right? Everybody knew who she was, right? But I
Mhm.
gave you the confirmation of her name because I felt that you had a good reason to be fearful because what was happening, I felt was not okay. And then you turn that around on me. That's fine. I don't care. I'll own it all day. I have no qualms about that, Lufa. But the fact of the matter is you're trying to mess with people's families while you're sitting over there on your pretend moral mountain, acting like you have some control over people. Fuck off. You're a bitter, miserable old lady stuck on some, podunk hill in Southern California, right? With nothing around you, nothing to do,
Does
right?
she eat these mushrooms?
I don't know, but she should start, man, because
I don't know. Maybe she already is, and that's what's wrong with her brain.
I don't know. There's not a whole lot going on up there, but her threats to Jeff and everything else. Lufa, you don't have a fucking clue about anything. You can say he doesn't have a job, and you can say that Amy's keeping dogs in cages and toy haulers. You can say all these things, Lufa. It doesn't make them true, and it doesn't make your threats of infiltrating our real lives in a detrimental way tangible. Okay, you look stupid because you are. You're a old lady using some AI generated photo that isn't you. You're mentally unwell. You're just a mess. You're a bitter, rotten, miserable mess. I'm sorry. It's what you are. Yeah, she did, Noodle. She accepted it and she called the police like she should have done. But then she turns it around on me and makes it out like I was trying to use her to go at COVID's and Mel Hawks. I wasn't doing anything of the sort. She was being harassed.
Well,
She actually, so, but I back in the back of my head, I knew she was going to do that eventually. I didn't care though. I felt what was being done to her was wrong at the time. So it superseded, the
well,
future.
I was just sent screenshots of the laws in California, and it is illegal to knowingly make false reports to animal control. And then it's also in California, it is illegal and a felony to falsify a SWAT on someone. Swatting, which involves making false emergency reports to provoke a large law enforcement response. So you know what,
Oh,
Lufa, go ahead and do that because it's false reporting, and your ass is going to end up in jail. Sounds good to me.
well, there you go. I mean, Lufa,
Keep it up.
I think she thinks she's funny. This is her edgelord kind of trolling she does. She slips in her little comments. But Lufa, I know you're just angry and you're lonely.
You know
Okay.
what? In fact, I'm going to stay busy tomorrow, Lufa, like you did today. And I'm not going to false report. I'm going to show them all of the stuff that Tula, aka Lufa, aka Elizabeth. Okay, and you're not royal, so don't claim that. And I should be, showing your police tomorrow all of the stuff that you've been doing here, Lufa, and threatening people and all that. In fact, I'm going to do it because I'm sick of you.
Noodle, the thing is if I didn't feel that at the time what they were doing wasn't actually something that was detrimental and severely wrong, I wouldn't have given her name. I figured she already had it, which she actually did because Holly Lewis in the News doxed her years ago, right? However, the thing is that she it's just her character. It's just who she is. I will never extend a friendly hand out to her again, though. Lesson learned this time. She can, never. That was my bad back then. But
She's retired from the post office and now she's gone postal.
She's really
It's a
just. Could you
freaking
imagine
lunatic.
waking up every day, Amy, and being that mad at people who are doing nothing to
No.
you?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
No,
Weird.
and you know what, Tiff? I don't even respond to her. I don't even respond to her. I don't. Yet she has the biggest problem because she doesn't like where I go.
No, nobody responds to her. I don't either. The last time I responded to her was I was so sick and tired of being sent screenshots where she was calling me tampon. I made a post and I said, you know what, Lufa, if I'm a tampon, then you're an enema. That was
She
weeks ago.
is an old lady who sits here and makes fun of people and calls them names. That's what she does.
I hear something. Is that Chad?
No, it's my dog's drinking water outside of
Oh,
their kennel. It's outside of their
sorry.
kennel.
Sorry, Chad.
No, he's gone. So
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I just couldn't imagine living a life like that where I'm constantly online calling people names and lying and making shit up. Just I don't know. Just for shits and giggles.
Oh, but she can call the DA every day for the rest of her God-given life on me if she wants. Call him, Lufa. Give him my phone. Tell him I said hello. Call them every day until somebody shows up and knocks down my front door with their big SWAT things and their tanks and shit. I'll be waiting with bated breath, bitch. Idiot. She is such a fucking moron, man.
And does she have facts on this? Does she have proof? So now Lufa, you know what
Yes,
you are?
yes,
You're a
the proof
freaking
comes from the internet. The
yeah.
rumors on the internet means it's true, Amy.
Yeah, well, she's a swatter. That's what she is.
Swat away, bitch,
She
because here's the
gets
thing.
happy, innocent dogs, trying to get them taken out of homes, trying to get kids taken out of homes when she's lying to law enforcement and to all of these people just to get what she wants, just to get what? Revenge on somebody because she doesn't like where they go. Make that make sense.
Nobody does anything to her. No, literally no one does. And everybody gives that bitch so much grace. And it's really sad. She can't even maintain like a normal, just, uh, you know, somewhat decent energy just with people in general. She has to live in this chaotic space, Lufa. Why is that? Why
Yeah.
is that? Who treated you so badly that you act this way now? I'm sorry that they did, but it's not our fault. Okay, bitch? It's not.
Luke's like,
You
you
need to
need
shape your
some
shit
beak.
up. Huh?
She needs some beak.
She I don't need, she's too old for dick. She just needs some like ginkgo biloba or some, what's that? Like a happy pill. Smoke more weed, Lufa. Maybe she's drinking again. I don't know.
She probably is. You know, she used to go live years ago. And I remember we would go and do watch parties, and the people, and I didn't know who Lufa was at the time. And people would sit down these watch parties when she was live, laughing their asses off at her. She's a clown. because she was so drunk and so high. You should have heard the things that she was saying. That's when she quit doing lives because she freaking embarrassed herself. She's been kicked off of Facebook, I don't know how many times, for trolling people and saying the most horrific things about them. So, she's been banned from there.
Oh, okay. So she's one of the, I didn't know all this. So she's one of those. All right. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Well,
She gets into fights with people over political stuff
mm,
and would troll them if they don't see her way. See,
remember
it's
when
a
she turned,
pattern.
into Rachel, what's that lady's name? Rachel's, Zalbar or whatever. She was the white lady who pretended to be the head of the NAACP. She was claiming Black Lives Matter for the Lupa. You're such a clown. You are so dumb. Like, oh, I can't with you. I can't. I mean, listen, nobody's entertained by you. You're vile. Okay, I know you think you're funny, but you're not. All the shit you're posting, you're just, it's not funny, Lufa. It's toxic. You are part of the problem. Defending Scotty on top of it, Lufa, you have no self-respect after what you claim she did to you. Remember, just stop. Stop.
Didn't she go up on TT's panel bawling her eyes out over that?
No, it was Lauren's panel, and it was so embarrassing because, oh God, yeah, she went on Lauren's panel and she's like, Scotty's not a bad person. I'm not a bad person. I just have problems. I just want everyone to stop. And that's all she kept saying over and over again was telling people to stop, but no one was doing anything to her. It was bizarre. And, everybody coddled her and said, oh, okay, oh, she did it on TT's too?
I
Obviously, I
remember
forgot
when she
about.
was up on TT. And here's the funny thing too, Tip. When I was with Jamie, when I was a mod from on his channel, she came hard at Amber and I. Like she was threatening Amber's daughter back then too, because she didn't like Jamie. So that she felt it gave her the right. She was calling me fatso back then too,
Oh, I
and calling me
remember.
names. Yeah, and going off on me because she didn't like she had an issue with him. And the minute we got into it and him and I fell out and I walked away, she made a post and said she was done attacking me. Why? Because I walked away from somebody that you didn't like, Lufa. So you decided to stop because you got your way. I don't give a fuck what this bitch thinks.
No, I don't either. I never have, and nobody does, and that's what she doesn't understand. She's another, she is like these troll accounts that are popping up all over the place who think they have control over people, demanding that they leave communities and they do this or do that, or they're going to continue to expose. And Lufa's the same. It's just we know who she is. You know what I mean? She does the same kind of shit. Nobody died and made this bitch the director of people's lives on the internet. Okay, we don't owe you anything, Lufa. I don't give one rat's flying ass what you think of where I go or what I've done or who I am. I don't care. I don't like you. I think you're a shit ass person. Your opinion of me means literally nothing. You're just toxic. You want to fuck with people's real lives over your opinion of who they are on the internet. Fuck all the way off with that shit. Seriously, lady, think about that. You are a fucking clown. Nobody likes you, and I know you claim to not care, but that's not true, Lufa. That is absolutely not true. If you had even an iota of self-respect, you would not be defending fucking Scotty right now, but clearly you don't. That said, all I need to know about you, bitch. So keep making your threats, animal control, DEA. She says if I leave Jeff, I can go stay in one of her Airbnbs. Bitch, please.
I don't believe she has
Please.
Airbnbs.
Airbnbs, my ass. You have Airbnbs and Nikki's British. Idiot.
Mm-hmm. Who lives in a
British
trailer?
royalty.
I mean, who lives in a trailer, Lufa? Why don't you tell everybody who lives in a trailer? You can go start there, Lufa. Before you sit here and start criticizing other people, when my husband works out of town, maybe you should start judging your own life, huh, Lufa? So you can
I
take
mean, I
that.
get it.
fucking
She's
phone call.
bored. There's not a whole lot to do up there, where she's at. She's on halfway up the mountain, It's not like she's in Arrowhead or Big Bear where there's cute little cities and stuff. She's like kind of halfway up there in the ghetto ass part of the mountain. Loof, I get it. You can drive down to Tehachapi. There's nothing to do there. You're bored, bitch. I get it. Why don't you pick up a new hobby? Why don't you crochet something, right? Go make a rock garden. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm
This
gonna
is
call Maricopa County Animal Control tomorrow, and I'm gonna FOIA the phone call because I can do that. And then I will go from there to see if Lufa really did do it. I mean, she already put out once before. Didn't she put out Granny's Watching's probation officer's name?
oh my gosh.
This is the
Not
shit
only
she does
that,
to people.
well, I believe that she got like over 100 calls. The probation officer did. Oh, look who it is. It's Side-Eye Royal CJ.
Hi, CJ.
Good evening. Good
I
evening.
miss you, CJ.
Yes, good evening. I missed you too, stranger.
Excuse me, my name is Elizabeth and it's on my birth certificate, but nobody's ever just called me it, okay?
Oh, not another one. Oh, Lord.
Okay, my name is Elizabeth. It's on my birth certificate, but not once has anybody called me it.
You know what we
Make
call
that make
you,
sense.
don't you? Pretenders to the throne. Pretenders.
Are we
Anyway,
supposed? Is it
how are
called
you
courtesy?
all?
Good. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I
Mhm.
am leaving YouTube though. I hate it. It sucks ass.
Yeah, I saw you put your channel up for sale today.
Oh, I saw that too. I was like, what the heck?
I
Yes,
sent her links to brokers to make sure the deal is handled properly.
I've had 0 offers so far. 0. Can you believe that?
CJ, I didn't get any either when I tried to sell my channel a few years ago, so don't feel bad.
Scumbags, Tiffany. Scumbags.
Yeah, of course. Of course. We look down our blue noses at them.
Yes, I refuse to mix among the commoners of this shithole anymore. No, no, no.
I had no idea the can of worms I was opening up when I made you that avatar, CJ.
Yes, I hate them all. Let them eat shit, that's what I say, not cake. No.
So, have you guys heard about this group? I was watching this lady. I forgot what her name is. She starts with an S. She does true crime, and she was covering this case of this girl that went missing. And I think it was out of Texas, if I remember right. And anyway, she has a 1-year-old daughter, and I think she left her child behind. But anyway, the family ended up finding her, and she's in Scotland, in the woods. And this guy, she's with this guy and this girl, a married couple. They're living in tents. This is real. And he thinks he's a king and his wife is a queen and she is like a handmaid to them.
All I can tell you is, Amy, if they're living in the woods in Scotland, I don't know how they've made it so far, because for at least 10 months of the year, you're gonna be pretty damn cold out there.
They go live on TikTok. They literally go live on TikTok. And I guess they just went in and got kicked out. Like whoever the government went in and took their tents out and everything.
Are there
Yeah.
woods in Scotland?
Oh God, yeah, Tiffany. There's
Where's there no woods? Oh, I'm thinking Ireland. There's no woods in Ireland.
they're silly because in Scotland there's these things called bothies, right? BOTHYS. And they're like little cottages, very basic, practically just stone cottages. But they are free for like people who do the hiking and shit like that. And they got some amenities, like they might have running water, but that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
But you can live there free, There's some people. There's a lot of videos on YouTube. They're quite interesting. You should look at them.
I watch a lot of those. They have those all over Europe. They have them in Switzerland. They have, I mean, they're everywhere. They'll have like a little stove. Yeah.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
I remember watching a girl one time did it on her own, right? Because I mean, there's no electric or anything like that. You know, at nighttime you are basically out in the middle of nowhere
Mhm.
in this like really haunted looking place, you know. And I was scared watching it for her.
That's
You
how it
know what
is
I
here in
mean?
my tent. It's really dark at night.
Oh God, yeah, your tent's not like our Barthy's. No, God, no. You can get blown away with a strong gust of wind, Amy. No.
Mhm.
There are woods everywhere except for Ireland. There's no trees in Ireland. I mean, there's trees, but not there. There, it's too windy.
Tell you what, though, Ireland's got some beautiful beaches.
Oh yeah, and gorgeous hills, and I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. But there's definitely not any woods out there, right, CJ?
I wouldn't want to say that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't think there is. I'm pretty sure
But
there isn't.
there's definitely woods in Scotland, because I'll tell you, I'll let you all in a little secret. No, maybe I shouldn't. Okay, I will. Old CJ here, she lost her V card in the woods. Yes, she did.
Oh.
Let's tell you something else, Amy. It was in a tent. Yes, it was.
I
Yeah,
bet that was fucking intense.
I'll tell you what, the motherfucker put the tent on the root of a tree. The fucking root of a tree. So that's what I was lying on. It was not pleasant. No. But it's a story to tell, right?
Yeah, it's a fun one.
Hey, the tent was up longer than anything else. I'll just put it that way and let you all decide what I mean by that. Yeah.
Nav's the only one who heard my uncle joke. Oh, that's funny.
Well, we're mad at Lufa tonight.
Listen,
CJ.
why do you even look at Lufa? I don't look
I
at
don't.
Lufa.
I'm not even subbed to her, but people send me screenshots of her crap all the time, and it cracks me up. I'm like, look, I'm honestly not send the DA over, do it.
Yeah, she's threatening to SWAT Tiff. Said that she called animal control on me and my dogs. That I'm
Oh,
abusing my dogs. That we're living in a trailer with no air conditioning. My dogs are locked up in kennels. That's what she's saying.
she's a
Amy, she
fucking
knows
woman.
that that's not true. She's trying to get under your skin. I mean, you've explained this how many times now? I could count on two hands. I mean, at least a dozen times about the dogs and everything else. She's just she wants to make you mad, Lufa. Nobody's gonna ever be as mad as you.
That's why you don't look at it. Just don't look at it. She's a fucking nutcase. She
Yeah, a little
is.
bit.
I mean, see, if you were to report her for everything she says and does, she would be she'd be 5150 a long time ago.
I bet she has been in a 5150 a few times. I really do.
Oh,
I think she has been.
gotta be. Gotta be. She's crazy.
Yep.
So the bitch. What about everybody else? Has anything else happened I don't know about?
Mm-mm.
Well, let's see. I mean, yeah, there are things I had wanted to talk about earlier, but I forgot what they all were now.
Oh,
It's just continuous bullshit every day.
Yeah, pretty much.
Today.
What?
Oh, I remember. I was demanded. It was said that if I leave the internet, that what's that channel called? Krama History. I was going back and forth with AJ because AJ's like, don't because they're threatening to go real life on me too because apparently people are in danger, not only online but in my real life if I'm alive and around. And they made this video describing all of my crimes against humanity and it with a call to arms for everybody to report me to some agency. I don't know which one, take a number. And AJ left a comment on this video where she was very reasonable. I was shocked. She was like, those are rumors. We don't know if it's true. Like maybe just keep it to YouTube. I was like, what? And this absolute moron says to her, okay, they said some things I don't remember. And then they say, well, how about this? Tell me if this is fair, AJ. What if she were to leave this community and never return? That way, nobody feels that they're in danger and everyone is safe. Would that be fair? Do you think that's reasonable? I read this shit and I was like, you have got to be kidding me. Leave the community. What community? I'm not in this weirdo's community. Like, block me. Don't look, you
Who
freak.
the fuck are you anyway? Like I'll tell you something. I've only looked at that channel a couple of times, but I've got an idea who I think it is because they call me Country Joke, and there's only a few people that ever called me that on a regular basis, right? Like every time they said my name, and if it's who I think it is, you're gonna give yourself away. I think you're already giving yourself away. But see, with these channels like this channel, I think at the moment they got what 300 and something subscribers. Don't mention them, Tiffany, because
Mm-mm.
you're gonna promote them. You just ignore them. Fucking ignore them. They're putting up. Well, they're obviously one of these sad motherfuckers who have got every clip from 1910,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
that's their claim to fame. But does anybody care? They're just
Nope.
another nobody who can't do it in their own name. So
Yeah.
That's what's so funny about all of this, because if you really look at it, like what's happened and what's still going on, we haven't had alts. I haven't had any alts through any of this. Not one. Not one. And that's the honest to God's truth. And yeah,
no,
I've been accused of every alt that there is, along with Tiff. But it's like we're saying things and doing things on our real name. We're doing it on our real name. Well, they're over here doxing people. Don't you think it's funny that there was that account that started showing Mel Mel's mom's birth certificate, where Mel when worked, like all of her information, stuff on Jeff, stuff on my daughter, and they were showing obituaries and all of that stuff, right? And then there was that account that Nikki was accusing me of, that was posting her dad's obituary, right? And then there's this account that Scotty has that's saying, I guess, posted her mom's obituary that she's blaming Jax for. And
yeah,
rumor has it, and I guess it's actually true, it's not a rumor, it's actually facts. Scotty loves to post people's obituaries.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I've said that with Scotty from the start. In my opinion, whenever these ones turn up that go at them, it's them.
Hmm.
It's them.
Absolutely.
I,
We're
I,
not doing it. I know I'm not. I know you guys aren't.
no, I don't. We don't need to do that shit.
No, there's no point.
You know what I mean? Who cares? But anyway, what difference does it make? Like putting up your grandparents, Tiffany. What is that achieving? It's not making anybody like you anymore or any less. It's a
Mm-mm.
picture of your grandparents. All it's doing is hurting you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me
Well,
personally, I don't give a fuck about hurting these motherfuckers. I want everybody to see the evil shitbags that they are and what they are capable of. And when you got a brain cell in your fucking head, you know that you can't do that by doing exactly the same as they do.
Hmm.
right. Well,
Right?
because they squeal like a pig if you do. That bitch actually doxed their name and their location, and has made mention several times that somebody needs to call these my grandma and grandpa, who are almost in their 90s, both on hospice, and let them know about the horrible things I'm doing online. I'm telling you, if I ever caught wind of that phone call being made, you would never see me here again. But shit would happen, and let me tell you, it would not be good. That is some of the sick. Just to even put their names out there and threaten that shit when they are dying from cancer. That shows you exactly who that bitch is, among the million other things she's done. You know?
Oh God, yeah.
And she thinks it's cool. You know, I mean, she thinks it's cool. She thinks it's impressive. Nobody's impressed by it.
And she thinks
Nobody's.
she's justified for some reason. She's not, you know?
Yep. Yeah. You know, there's a lot. I may have gone silent over the last few weeks, you know, but I just need to clear my head of a lot of stuff. Like you need that mental break. And but it's just like I'm going to tell everybody I will never forget, ever forget what took place over the last year. I won't forget who was on whose panels. I will never forget Amber being on Scotty's panel when my husband was being doxxed. I'm sick and tired of, and I'm going to bring this up because it's eventually going to come out. I'm sick and tired of hearing, because it just recently happened, about how bad Amber has had it. And it was over the weekend. How bad
Oh,
Amber has had
please.
it. Let me tell
Hmm.
you something. That girl passed around my surgery picture. They turned it into making it look like my husband abused me. My husband was doxxed with her on a panel. My husband, our company was. There's a lot of shit. Tiffany's revenge porn. There's a lot of shit that's been happened and has taken place for me to ever forget what's taken place.
No, there's no
You don't get to
grace.
run away for 5 fucking months, and when
Mhm.
everything blows over, you get to come back and it all be
Mm,
okay, because
I,
it's
I,
not.
I, I honestly think it would be hilarious for her to come back and, watch her try to figure out where the hell she's going to plant her little victim ass at. Here's the bottom line. The thing that is lingering with her that she has never even bothered to clear up, she hasn't had the decency to correct the record or none of that, is the whole shit with CPS. And that
Yep.
crap boils my blood because absolutely on everything good on God's green earth, did any of us have anything to do with that call? Nothing. And the fact that she is still continuing on behind the scenes and allowing these other people to blame us for it specifically, that's gross, man. She's just nah. Dude, come back, Ams. Find your place.
I'm not trying to stir the pot, but when I hear shit like I did, I had to turn
Yeah,
it off. When I hear
I,
shit
I,
like that, it
I,
makes the hair on my arm stand up.
it does me too.
I was a
Victim my
bit
ass.
pissed off with that, I gotta say, because I think that people are forgetting uh, where Amber sat throughout all of this, and what she co-signed. And for example, the night Robbie was saying all the horrific shit about Amy's son. Um, she said she wasn't there that night, and she fucking was. I watched it. I saw it. So don't, all that isn't going to be just forgot. And
Well,
you're not the only person who had
mm-mm.
CPS phoned on them, or the police phoned on them, or their daughter's work contacted. We've
Mhm.
all had shit happen.
Yeah.
Some
Well,
of
and
us
we
I
know
agree with what
somebody.
Rachel just said too. I agree. I do believe it was somebody over there too, Rachel. I truly believe in my heart
said
that if
that
it
from the
didn't happen
start.
in her real life, it happened over there. And what I'm getting sick and tired of hearing is Scotty and them still, especially Nikki, still trying to throw that up to our face. I think it's very funny though, how Nikki went live immediately when she found out about it. And she went, remember, Tiff, she was saying she was going to call CPS on my kids, on my grandchildren. She was going to
Yeah,
call them on you because we called them on Amber. There's no proof of it, but yet they're still accusing us of it. Why are they so? And Scotty went into the chat and she goes, Nikki, we weren't supposed to say anything publicly. And Nikki still carried on. She didn't care because Nikki
Scotty's
couldn't help herself.
Scotty's been blaming us for that still just this past week. It's simply not true. And here's where I sit with this, okay? Because I had to jump over logs. I had to go through leaps and bounds just to get the information I got to prove what happened to me actually happened, only to have Bob, 6 months, 7 months after the fact, admit that, yeah, he did do it then. And then he also called CPS on me again. Okay. And throw that in my face. And who is in the chat sharing that on and everything else, right? But here's the problem I have, where I know somebody obviously called because she had the worker showed up. She recorded her. but she only played a tiny little portion of that recording. And when it got to the point where the lady said why she was called and why she came out, that would have shown right then and there, whatever that woman said, it would have been a testament as to who. Teddy, if you just peed on my new rug on the patio with the lights around it, oh my God, I hear him. You did not. Oh, he's such a dick. If she would have played that part, okay, it would have been solved all the mystery, right? Because it would have been obvious, depending on what that woman said, if it came from online or her real life, in my opinion, right? But
Yeah.
she cut that shit short so fast. Listen, I'm not having it. I'm not going to sit here and be blamed for doing something that horrible to somebody's child, because I would not. But all of her friends have, and on top of it, everything else. Look, I'm indifferent to that bitch, but this whole CPS thing still being put in our laps is pissing me the fuck off. Her being
And
called a
that's this wouldn't
victim.
be brought up right now if the CPS still being accused of the whole CPS thing, because it's
No,
continuously being brought up. And I mean, I'll
no,
put money on it. She's not telling them, "Hey, you guys need to stop. I don't want any more problems. I left for a reason. You know, I do eventually want to come back, and I can't if this is continuing." She's not. That's. I mean, because a
no.
friend, if she said that, a friend, if they were really friends of hers, they would stop. They would
n-
stop.
We haven't
So it's not.
mentioned her at all. We haven't brought her up once, but quite frankly, I'm sick and tired of being blamed for being a CPS caller when I've had them show up at my house, or the police show up 2 times, them show up once in the past year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I'm not out here crying about it still. I don't fucking bring it up. But I'm being blamed for doing that to her, which I didn't do. I'm sick of that shit. I mean, she needs to either put the caboose on that, or something, because that's fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's defamation, is what it is.
Well, it makes people retaliate at the end of the day. It makes people, do things back. It gives them reasons to do shit to you. And, just frustrating, man.
It is. I
Music,
mean, we've
yeah.
been fighting this for a year, you guys. The 31st marked a 1 year anniversary to it. Like it's been over a year now. Over a year. And it's still, the bullshit is still continuing. The lies are still continuing. I mean, Tiff, you've been sick for how long? You were off YouTube for how long? And your
Oh,
name was
God,
still
over a
being
week.
mentioned. Yeah, your name was still being mentioned every single night. I kind of, I listened to Natasha every night, but I kind of slowed down talking in her chat. Like I'd go in there, and it's not, has nothing to do with her chat or any, because they've always been nice, to me. But it's because I just have been kind of like laying off of everything, and not really saying much, maybe a few comments here and there, but it still continued. No matter how much you lay off, you could be gone for a year, and they're still going to be talking about us. They're still going to be making up lies and rumors about us. It doesn't matter how quiet we are, it's still continuing.
It doesn't matter. I can tell you all that now for a fact. A fact. 3 years I stayed quiet about somebody, and they still go live every time and come out, which doesn't matter. You when you are there, fucking, you are what makes them relevant. Then
Mhm.
they're never gonna stop. Doesn't matter what you say or do.
Yeah.
Well,
Look, when I was in the hospital,
oh my gosh, when
you
you were
know,
in the hospital, she got worse, Amy.
yeah, I went quiet, and because I wasn't online, and it's like it didn't stop, and I was in the hospital,
Yeah.
real extremely sick. And then whenever
Well,
I got home, I got told Amy wasn't in the hospital. She's lying to everybody. Oh my God. You know what I mean? It's like, you were sick, Tiff. You were extremely
mhm.
sick this last week, and you're still being talked about.
Well, I noticed that with Nikki in particular, she ramped it up on me. I went
Mhm.
back and looked, and because I was getting these messages and all this stuff, like what's going. I go back and look, and Nikki doesn't mention me all that well. She does, but not like she was when I went quiet. I hid my channel. I got sick as a dog with who God only knows what the hell I had. But she got worse, right? So They don't, you know, that's the thing. You can't do anything right with these people. You shut up, they get worse. You say something back, they, you know, next thing you know, your whole family's being contacted. It's a never ending mess. All I know though is I'm not going to be accused of being a CPS caller on Amber anymore. Somebody needs to fix that shit because that is bullshit. That is absolute fucking bullshit. Because that happened to me, right? Several times now this past year.
And didn't they say you were faking it? It wasn't true.
Yes. Oh my God. Even after I showed the proof. Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of Wyoming, which reminds me of Bill. Bill, you creepy little fuck. You don't get anything right, first of all, but saying that Jax was involved with a 13-year-old, you sick fuck. What is wrong with you? Those people are such a mess over there, man. I don't even have words for it anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep. He's another one I don't watch. Oh, fuck, man. Fuck that.
I
There's
don't
something
either.
wrong with that guy, man. I'm telling you, I swear he was dropped on his head when he was born. I think his mom dropped him. I really, because his behaviors. You guys, this guy hasn't worked since what, 2008, 2009, something like that. His last job was McDonald's. He doesn't have. He hasn't worked. He literally lives. He is 43 years old and lives at home with his mom. He's never owned his own place. He's never owned his own car. He doesn't have a car. He has no job. This is the kind of he sits online trolling people all day long. That's what he does.
I'm glad he doesn't work. Can you imagine? Can you imagine eating something that he
Ew.
had prepared? Fuck that.
I bet his fingers smell like ass.
Oh God, no.
He probably only showers once a week. Amy, he said a few months back that the only time he leaves his house is to let the little doggies outside to go pee twice a day.
Yeah, people think I'm joking. People think I'm joking around about the whole trash thing with his mom. It is true. It is true. I used to talk to Bill all the time. I met him on Facebook years and years ago. And his mom asked him to take out the garbage. He got mad. He got mad. I'm not joking around when I say it.
That's why he attacked his mom.
No, that's not why. But
Oh.
I mean, that's just how disrespectful he is. You know, she's paying for everything, puts a roof over his head. And you guys, he's on a shitload of medications. And I'm not, this is the honest to God truth. And he goes in spurts where he doesn't take his medication. If not, he probably hasn't been on his medication at all since he's been on YouTube. He's very unbalanced when it comes to his meds. And I'm not joking, it's the truth.
Well, maybe if his mom didn't procreate with his uncle, then, you know, him and his brother would have had a shot. His brother is just as creepy looking as he is.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But we're the swamp.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you literally have all the trash over there. I'm telling you guys something. I would never allow Scotty and Nikki and Bill and these people in my home. Like I wouldn't even let them sit on my couch.
In your home? I wouldn't go to McDonald's with these people for lunch. Are you kidding me? I wouldn't want to be seen in public with them.
No, man. No.
They are weird. These are very weird. They should all be on a list somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, these are very weird people.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're nuts. You know, usually how it works, and what I'm used to is if people aren't talking about you and they're done talking about you, you're done talking about them, right? I mean, it's like with Amber. Amber left. The fighting between us, it stopped, right? She's not here. There was the back and forth, it stopped. I mean, there were even times where Nikki and Scotty and all of them kept trying to bring Amber up, I could tell they were wanting to try to get that fight going again. And we even said many times, hey, look, Amber's not here. We're not going to go at her. That's not going to happen.
Leave her alone. She
Leave her
left. Leave her
alone. Right.
alone.
And that's usually how it works with normal people. They can't stop. They can't stop. And the only reason she got brought up tonight is because of the CPS thing. We're getting sick and tired of hearing it. And there's only one person that can stop it.
Well, and it's been going on for, you know, the whole time, really, but it's really ramped up the past week with old some Goots over there, right? Because she's desperate to make those little pathetic handouts she gets every time she goes live. So she has to keep some type of narrative going. against us, especially she's really ramped it up with me for some reason, Scotty. You can blame me for all your transgressions, but you know, the bottom line is it's just because you're a shitbag. But at the end of the day, I'm sick and tired of being blamed for that fucking CPS call, man. And then when that very person denied that shit even happened to me when she knew it did. It's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. Nobody called CPS on her that I know.
I didn't. I know you
Well, I know
didn't.
none of you did it. I mean, I know
Fuck
that.
no, I would never do that to somebody's child ever. Her friends sure would though, and sure have.
Oh God, yeah.
You know, my girl Taylor, when she was on her fiance's podcast a few weeks ago, she she said a quote, a saying, and she said, "You should think of your energy as if it's expensive, as if it's a luxury item. Not everyone can afford it. Not everyone has invested in you in order to be able to have the capital for you to care about this."
Yep. None of them are worth our time. None of
Mm-mm.
them.
Yep. Our energy is too expensive. They can't afford it.
In
Scotty
real
can't even
life,
afford a Snickers.
fuck. She's Tiffany. You know I can't. I've ran out of words for
Tiff,
her.
you have a guy. Okay, you and Jeff have had your problems. Everybody in this community knows that. Okay, everybody has had
Mm-hmm.
issues in their There's no perfect relationship. There's no perfect marriage. It's a fact. Okay, everybody has a bump in the road or whatever. Okay, and compare your life to these people. Okay, Jeff obviously loves you so much that he's kept you around. He wants you around. He loves your son. You know what I'm saying? And,
Right, right,
and
right.
just because you're in a relation, you're not married. You know what I'm saying? This is a life that you guys have chosen to have, just like with my life. I don't
They
have to
act like
work.
they act like I've taken over here, like it's you know, like
Right.
I've stormed Normandy and I've taken over
Right, but it's your life. You have a beautiful
right,
home. You and
right.
Jeff share that home together. You know what I'm saying? You have kids in that home. It's a gorgeous home. It's a beautiful home. You know, you have a nice car. I mean, Scotty
The,
doesn't have that. I mean, did you
no,
hear her boyfriend a couple weeks ago? Where's the money at?
yeah,
Give me
give
my
me my
fucking
effing
money.
money, Nico.
Yeah, I'm telling you, my husband ever came in and said something like that to me,
Oh,
I'd be so pissed. And you know what I'm saying? And it's just their lifestyle is so different than ours. It's just so much more different,
mm,
and she wouldn't know how to function in our lifestyle.
no, we would never. None of us would cross paths with these people in our real lives ever. We
No,
Mhm.
wouldn't.
no.
Thank you, internet, but we wouldn't. You know, never.
Right. I mean, everybody has different lifestyles, you know what I'm saying? But it's just it's so funny how you have the trashiest of the trash. I don't even know what's below trash. I really don't. Like scum. I don't know
God,
what's below scum. But you know, it's just you have these people that live the trashiest freaking lives and ever. Drugs involved. You know, I mean, uh, she sits there and says, "Well, my kids are the ones that had to call 911 when I was being beat up by my boyfriend." Are you fucking kidding me? I don't care if you have adult kids or not. I don't care. Why having them in a toxic environment like that? Are you kidding me? And
Mm,
you're and sitting there saying it publicly with no tact, no class, no nothing, just publicly saying it. It's not okay. It's not. It's their lifestyle are not okay. But that's why they criticize you so bad, and they criticize me and and everybody else in this community, Tip, because they're pieces of garbage.
Look,
That's
at the
what they
end of it,
are.
they're trying to judge me based off of that fucking call with Lycan, right?
Mhm.
That was completely bullshit, right? And it pisses me off. So I've never even listened to it. I don't have a clue what all was said in that call. I will never listen to it because I heard it in real time, and you heard how I was reacting in real time to hearing what was being said about me. Okay,
Mhm.
so hearing it again, I don't know how I would react again. I don't ever want to be in that place because I was livid, obviously, because of the lies that were being told. But the situation at that time was complicated, and situations get complicated in relationships sometimes. And that's just what it was. And they can judge and assume everything they want. That's fine. I'm at a point where I simply don't care, because these people, like I said, I wouldn't want to be seen in public with them. What their assumptions of me are really hold no bearing over my actual life. And at the end of the day, the way, like you were saying, the way they live and the people who they are, their character and their lack of tact and class and decency and everything else, and any type of success in any form in their actual lives, they're trash. These are bottom barrel scum of society fuckheads.
Jeff, have
Right?
you ever had an Uncle Buck with his freaking car backfiring show up at your house in your driveway, mad because over scrap metal and someone gets shot? You know what I'm saying? That's the type of lifestyle they live.
Amy, no. And as a matter of fact, I mean, I've never had animals disappear on the floor of my home. You know what I mean? Like, it's she's trash. She is stereotypical, absolute gutter trash. That's all she is. That's all she'll be. She begs for little pennies out here because she has no means to the end. She's 50 some odd years old, living in an inherited, dilapidated trailer with all of her adult children. Okay, still some 28-year-old, hostage that Scotty's home for wayward young men. And she thinks that she has some type of bearing over us because she has obtained a little bit of personal information about me that's been shared a gazillion times over, and whatever else she's obtained on everybody else. She is just a waste of fucking space.
You know that movie? You know that movie, Christmas Vacation? Whenever the brother shows up with his RV.
Oh my God.
That's what that's what her life reminds
She wouldn't even
me
have the
of.
gas to get there in the RV.
Well, you can always push it in put it in neutral and just slide down the ice. I don't know.
Mm.
And Uncle Buck, where his car's backfiring.
Oh my God. She's embarrassing. She is just embarrassed. She's an embarrassment. She can say all the shit she wants. It doesn't matter. Look at her life. Enjoy, Scotty. When you have to turn this shit off, that's what you are. Everything around you, you can pretend all you want. I made gift baskets for my kids while I was incarcerated for trafficking drugs. Oh, you want a cookie, bitch? What a great person you are. You made them gift baskets while you were in the
Time
clink.
to make gift baskets before you go to jail. I don't know.
Big shit. Are you kidding me? Any extra money she had went on her fucking commissary.
She probably can't even tie her own shoes. Yeah,
She was making spread and playing fucking gin rummy with the other bitches in there. She gift baskets my ass. Please, Scotty. Come on, girl.
I don't know. It's getting old. There's been too much said, too much done, and it's just, I don't know why they just can't grow up. And I mean, we've been quiet, like, I don't know why they just can't go their opposite way.
Well, because I apparently shared with Natasha something that was shared with me, where her adult daughter was saying how much her grandparents loved her and how Scotty pushed her away when she was struggling. Now, the reason I did share that with Natasha is that there's many of them, Scotty, months and months and months worth of reasons why I share that. And just like you said yesterday about going over in detail the abuse of 4 autistic children, I oddly don't care that I gave that to her, nor anything else I gave to her about you that has already been shared. Okay, so save your little fake outrage for your panhandling crew over there for your donations.
Scotty, you should have taken that actually as a good thing, that you actually had a mother that loved your kids so much that she brought them in and your kids didn't get put into the system. I mean, that would be something to actually feel good about. Instead, you tripled down and you started going at Natasha's family that she actually has nothing to do with. She has nothing to do with. Over that, like, really? You know, it's just like that's something to be happy. It's something you should be proud about that you actually had a mother that loved your kids that much to come in and help you with them while you were taking care of your issues.
No, Rachel, you didn't share anything. Listen, I took full ownership of sending what I did send to Natasha. I don't care. I give zero fucks. None. I don't care. First of all, it's already been shared out here. And she's going to say, well, what about everything else that's been shared? Does that give me carte blanche to share it again? Whatever, Scotty. The bottom line is your outrage is fake. You're putting on a performance so you can panhandle on the internet because you are
Love it.
basically a beggar on the side of the freeway exit with a sign. That's what you are, Scotty. You're just doing it online. You're that pathetic, bitch.
Now I know why she needs gas money. Did you see how long it took her to get to the dispensary?
Oh my God. When did she go there?
There was a live that was played of hers from 2 years ago.
Oh,
And she was
yes.
driving, yeah, with her freaking windshield wipers. Yeah, I mean, they're just cracking all over her window. And it was a 43-minute live. Took her
Yeah.
43 minutes to get there.
Well, she lives in bumfuck Ohio, Amy. She's not in like Columbus or something. She's way out there in the like the creepy area with the cross-eyed weirdos
Yeah, she's
and the uncle
the
fuckers.
backwoods.
She's out in Uncle Fucker country.
Well, that's why I'm really starting to think that gas money is to get her to the dispensary.
I don't even think she's going to any fucking dispensaries. I think it's Devin's doing something with it, Nico. Give me my fucking money, Nico. The bitch doesn't have bills. Like what she doesn't need to eat for at least a month. She could live off of she has enough storage on her persons, right? And just her winter coat where you could go a long time without a meal, Scotty. You'll be fine. Okay. I don't know what you need all this money for every day. $100 a day. Where's that going, girl? Where's all that?
Here's the thing, Scotty, that you really need to pay attention to, and you need to use your education that you think you have and really think smart about this. You're going to cross the wrong person one day and continue bullshit lies about them and continue defaming them, and they're going to turn around and sue you. And you don't have a pot to piss in. And when you sue somebody for defamation, you're going for money. And you don't have a pot to piss in. So you know what they're going to go for? Your land. They're going to go for
your easement.
your house. Yep. And you know what? You're not the only owner on that deed, are you, Scotty? Your brother is. So you know what you're going to do? You're going to wrap your brother into a fucking lawsuit because you can't keep your fucking mouth shut.
That whole easement you own in bumfuck shithole Lucasville, Ohio is going to be taken right out from under your feet, Scotty. Then what are you going to do? Where are you going to put your Amish trailer after that? Roll it down the hill to your cousin's place? Jesus.
Well, she would lose that because it's attached to the property.
Oh, that's a tear down. Nobody would want that.
It would be burned. I would burn it.
Yeah.
But that's what they're going to go for. And she's not the only one on that deed. It's her and her brother.
This dog. Okay.
So there's that, Scotty.
What are you doing out there? What are you doing out here? I hear you. Oh, did you hear him huff at me?
Mm-hmm. He wants bacon. What do you think of all this, CJ?
I hate her. I hate her with every fiber of my being, and I just hate her. Sorry. Not sorry.
Well, she's done horrible things to you.
She is literally just scum. And it really pisses me off that people support her when it suits them because she's saying shit about somebody they don't like. Scotty's one of those people that you can't even hate bond with her. Yeah, you shouldn't even hate bond with her because I will never forget the people who have sat in her chats. Never. They will never be around me.
Nope.
She sat there with people in her chat and threatened Natasha's life. Threatened her. with
Yeah.
these people in her chat, and then she turns around and denies it, and these dumbasses in her chat were like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they're saying that you said that, as they sat in her chat and heard her say it.
It
Yep.
wasn't even 6 hours. She was claiming it was AI. 6 hours went by, or 12 hours or something. She's like, I never said that. Just like she said, she claimed, she said she never said Devin was gonna murder her either. Yes, he did. Yes, she said that.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna tell you, I used to really actually like Gladys. I have absolutely zero respect for her. Zero. Same
Oh,
with Jess Ruby. And
oh,
they're sitting here. I mean, Jess Ruby gives her $100 here and there.
Miss Ruby is probably her biggest
Hmm.
donator.
Because they have to pay the people that the creator that they go into chats with. It's almost
Well,
like their way of buying them. It's almost like their way of buying them. That's how I see it and how I take it. You know, and you know what, Gladys, I'm going to tell you something. You're an old lady. You're old. Not trying to be mean. You're old, and you're sitting here just wasting your money away to these people when one day you're going to need it. You're going to need every penny that you've handed out to all of these people
Doesn't she
just to be your
work?
friend.
Doesn't Gladys work still?
Yeah, what is she in her late 60s, 70s or something like that? Yeah, she's still working
What a
well,
because she
man,
has to
Gladys,
pay.
you're an idiot.
When her and I
well,
were friends, she literally told me that when she does her monthly budget, she has a budget for YouTube for the creators.
Oh, and she has kids, right? And grandkids and all that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's pathetic, man.
Yep.
here's the
She
thing
can't
with
even write
Gladys.
that shit off. It's not even like a charitable donation. She's just giving it to drug addicted fucking terroristic losers. Sorry, CJ.
No, you're okay. The thing that Gladys and Jess Ruby don't seem to think about, and they should, because it's happened to them so many times in the past, is that people like Scotty, they ain't going to be on YouTube forever, one way or another, whether they lose their channel or they end up in jail again or whatever, right? You're totally backing the wrong horse. Because I'll tell you something, Gladys and Jess Ruby. You have made big choices by being and supporting these people that you're never gonna be forgotten by some of us out here, right? Because even sitting in there last night when she was reading off those kids' story of abuse, horrific abuse, and you sitting there and you sending them money and shit. Oh, look, what?
You know,
Hey, call me country joke again, honey. I think I know who you are.
Well, I'll say this, Crumb and True History Channel. Your friend Amber is going around telling people you're Sarah. I've gotten that from several people now. Okay.
Monsters.
I
Oh,
personally think
that looks like Sarah's typing.
you're the monster, fuckface. And by the way, I saw you say about me
that
striking
does
you.
look like you, Sarah. Boy, Sarah, you need to practice doing nails. Your nails look like they suck. I could buy press on nails and stick in my fingers better at the Dollar Tree than those weird blobs you're putting on people's fingers. What the hell? Can't you do anything right, Sarah? You fucking loser. Keep donating $2 to people too, by the way, as in all your little sock accounts, you creep. How's your sugar daddy doing, that old
Where am
looking
I?
weird?
Oh, wrong chat. My apologies.
Who are you talking to? Not you. Who are you? My apologies, carry on monsters. Yeah, Sarah, your friend Amber threw you straight under that bus, backed it back up on over your ass, and then rolled it over you again. Idiot. You're queen. Fuck off. Sorry.
God, yes, you can. She's another one. She's another one that's a whiny ass little bitch. That's
Why
old.
are
She's
you
old
over
too.
here? Why are you over here in our community? I left your community, remember? You said, well, everybody needs to be safe. Why doesn't Tiffany? I walked out the door, I shut it behind me, I waved from the sidewalk. Sarah, I said, bye-bye. I blocked you. Why are you coming into my space now? Huh? You big cunt head? Why? Go away. Go find something to do, Sarah. Go lust over Jamie or do some of your weirdo behind the scenes shit like you do. Go talk to your queen. Tell her to keep her big fat mouth shut.
Don't you have to
Right?
go be a hooker on a TV show or something? Go do your job.
She can't even do that right. She couldn't even make a career out of that. At least she went to beauty school and finished it, but she sucks at doing nails. Have you seen her nails that she does? Somebody posted a picture of them. Oh my gosh, Amy, it looks like I can't even put it into words. If a 5-year-old could if a 5-year-old could do acrylics, that's what it looks like.
I don't know. Maybe she needs to go to like beauty school or something. Become a nail tech. Sarah joke.
Sarah with an H. I'm the Asylum fan page, Sarah with an H. I don't know the Asylum or their fan page or Sarah with an H. I have no idea. We're talking to a different Sarah, obviously, unless you're a failed B-list or D-list actress who, does weird shit online. I mean, I don't know how many of you are there out there. You've seen them, Rachel. They're horrible, right? What the hell are you doing?
What community is this? It's the royal community.
Yes, we are all heirs of British
Elizabeth.
royalty. Scottish too.
We're British heirs of Elizabeth.
We are from the royal court, Elizabethan court.
The one that has Elizabeth on her birth certificate.
Yes, the kingdom. Yes, welcome to our kingdom. How can we help you, Sarah?
On your knees, bitch.
Yeah, get on your knees and pay us our tithe.
Hey, PB&J.
Yes,
Yes, like a kingdom. We have towers.
Yes, and we have caverns and dragons and wenches and CJ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what we are. That's this community.
I don't know who you are, but you're starting to get on my royal nerves. I'm about to throw a royal shit fit and block you, so just stop.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have trolls here?
No, you're supposed to enter this chat and curtsy.
Would you like any? Well, let me tell you, Asylum. Would you? Would you like some? I'll troll you back, bitch. Ooh, do you want trolls here? Because we can't just block them. Fuck off, you edgelord, weird, stupid piece of shit loser.
We have little people in this community.
With your fancy little fucking gay ass writing. Piss off, dude. You know what? I bet you anything you're connected to that one freak. What's his name? The guy who goes around, pretends he's Batman. What's that idiot? Someone help me out here. I know you guys, somebody in the chat.
If they're looking for the trolls that's over in the crazy asylum community over there with Dickie, that's where the little people are. That's where the trolls are. The little people.
Go find Darling Nikki and Scotty figures it out. You'll have fun over there. You'll have fun over there. What's that idiot's name, though? The one who thinks he's Batman and raps and all that stuff. He's that white guy, that skinny white guy. Sneed. Thank you, Chrissy. I knew someone would know. You're the Asylum? Oh God, you're promoting that idiot Steve Billings. Fuck off with your stupid gay ass promotion shit. Nobody's gonna go there.
Who's Steve Billings?
This person keeps showing up in chats trying to promote the Steve Billings idiot. Okay, you come right back with all your friends. Bring them all back.
Yeah, go to the asylum community.
They were backstage in my panel one time, this group of people in particular. And this guy was so mad that I wouldn't let him up to porn bomb me because I told him, you're going to porn bomb me. And he sat back there for a long time till finally he got so frustrated. He just porn bombed the back of my stage. But what he showed was like very graphic, grotesque, weird shit. And so I blocked him. Then he came backstage again. Then he was threatening me with knives and weapons and making all these hand motions like he's going to strangle me and shit. Then he came back with BBC. It was really, really odd.
Mhm.
That's not how you get on a panel, bro.
I don't even know where this guy came from.
He came from some even dumber place in the internet.
He must have seen the towers to our castle.
Well, he's an older, balding, middle-aged gentleman who likes to porn bomb people with BBC and threaten women with knives and strangulation and shit. Which is, you would fit well over with Darling Nikki.
Okay, are we talking BBC as in BBC what you taught me, or as in BBC the broadcasting network?
I'm talking
Oh,
BBC, like the what I taught you.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I get confused.
I mean, and it was graphic. There was thunder clapping going on. The shit he was showing, there was like women being choked out. It was crazy. I was like, what
I
is
have no idea what thunderclapping is.
that's? You don't know a thunderclap?
No. Mm-mm.
Do you know CJ?
I think so.
CJ had to teach me what a golden shower was.
So a thunderclap is when a guy, I don't even know how to describe how they do it because I don't have cock and balls, but they somehow swing their junk back and forth so fast that it smacks somewhere in their butt cheeks or something.
Oh my god.
It sounds like it's a very thunderous, like fast clapping sound that they do with their balls. I don't know how they do it. It's hilarious though.
Yeah, that's not for our community. They need to go over to Dickie has driveways. Just head on over there. She's south over the border. She's that direction.
Personally, I think it's kind of awkward.
Yeah.
Thunderclaps. It's not a pleasant sound.
No, it's not a pleasant sound, but it looks funny when they do it. I personally, I prefer a good helicopter. You know, when they do the. If I was going to be porn bomb, I'd want some dude to drop his pants and do a good solid helicopter on my panel. No thunderclaps.
It's done. You tried being nice. No, we were just directing you in a more fitting community
It's
for you to
done.
be in, where you would be more comfortable. Because we're all like we're not little people.
Well, it's done. Let's see who comes in here. Oh, somebody might show up in our chat box.
Oh no, somebody might come in and be nasty. What's that?
I tried
like?
being nice, cock.
You think I'm someone called Sarah with an H? I don't fucking know who you are. I don't care if you're called Butthole with a
We weren't talking about
triple
Sarah with an
T.
H. We were talking about Sarah with an A, and not you. We were talking about the Reno 911 hooker, Sarah.
Dropped
Not
your
you.
link. Yeah, sorry, no balding middle-aged man who likes to show BBC. We're not going to give you the link so you can porn bomb our backstage. Sorry, bud, I've already done this with you before, okay? Don't you have to go make your mom soup or something? Go change your laundry. Take the trash out, Bill.
Oh no.
Well, guess what? We have wrenches. So take that.
Yeah, and we'll shove them up your BBC loving ass, you little creep. Why don't you have a girlfriend or a wife or anything at your age? I mean, he looks like you know on Something About Mary, you know Snooki, or not Snooki, but the guy that is obsessed with her with all the rash and all that.
Yeah.
That's what this dude looks like.
Nasty.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Ange.
Boy, oh boy. I'm going to tell you.
I tell
Wait,
you,
is that
There's some not
is that
normal
voices?
people.
What the fuck is happening? I thought that was my friend Angela.
huh?
Oh boy.
We did it now. It's done.
What
That's
is
like
happening?
that's like going in and getting the job done. It's done.
Get her done. We
Done
done did it
now.
now. Oh no.
It's kind of like saying, "I'm done. I'm done."
Better end the stream. Some middle-aged edgelord's gonna bring off his middle-aged edgelord friends and troll the chat. Fuck.
Well, we have dragons, so take that.
Fucking losers. What could there be any more freaks on the internet? Like, how many? We need more. Like, what? Why?
I'll
Why?
tell you what, men don't come off well on the internet. They really
Uh-uh.
don't.
Yeah, it's me. What of it?
Tiff, let me ask you a question. When you look at Jeff's hands, are they soft or are they calloused?
You know, and that is a very good feature on. He has very nice man hands.
Mm-hmm.
They're not super overworked, right? But they're just good man hands. Like I could show
He
you all a
has to
picture.
have some calluses because he's a hard worker,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. 'Cause, yeah. You know, fights when he was younger and shit like that, and whatever.
Mhm.
He does not have He does not have nightingale hands. That's for damn sure.
I always told my kids, you know how you know you have a good man? Look at their hands. Look at their hands.
My dad's got hands like.
Uh oh, look, they're showing up. Sly Cats clips. Come to Asylum on Sunday night, or are you scared? Uh
Oh,
oh.
I'm scarred. I'm scarred.
You look very silly right now, Kat.
Oh, look it. We're having what is it called? When you wear those face masks? Those masks? What is it called at the ball?
Masquerade.
A masquerade. We're having a masquerade.
Oh, they do cosplay over there. You're a bunch of furries. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm super scared of a bunch of middle-aged furries.
What?
Oh no, don't send all your furry friends over here with your BBC. Fucking losers.
Well, I don't know, Tiffany. A furry with a BBC might be quite scary to look at.
That is
No,
true.
man.
Yes.
Is this some gay Game of Thrones shit? Uh-oh, here's another one.
Do
TikTok
you want it
influencer.
to be? Do you want it to
I've
be?
never seen Game of Thrones, and I'm proud of that.
I haven't either, CJ.
You should be proud of that too.
I've never watched it.
There you go. You see what I mean? Fuck
I
off
watched
with
the
Game
Brady
of Thrones.
Bunch.
I'm very unimpressed by this dude's crew. Your crew and AKL your sock accounts. This is very, very sad, bro.
They're weak.
This is sad. This is all this is what you did now. Oh man.
Yeah. We
Wow.
expected better.
Yay!
TikTok influencer. Is this some gay thrones? It depends. It will be whatever you want it to be.
Lame.
And how did they find us over here? Because you, Sarah with an H. Who the hell's Sarah with an H?
Maybe it's Sarah Ferguson.
Fergie? My humps? My lovely lady lumps, Fergie?
Suck a toe, Fergie.
Come here.
Toe sucker, Fergie.
Fuck Fergie.
Come on. Come on.
And her lovely lady lumps. What
Bob.
happened to her?
Kitty Bob.
They are much better.
The next word we're gonna bark to is loofah. Loofah. She wants to take you out of your home.
Of course, Daria knows who that is.
She just insulted us. What are you playing at, Daria? very upset about that.
Teddy is throwing a
I
massive fit.
won't go to Steve's LO. Leave the girls alone. I don't even know who these people are. Daria, no clue.
What are you doing? And why are you throwing a temper tantrum right now? What is your problem? What? What is that? Those trolls are gay and dumb? And what else? What?
I have no idea who Carlos is. I have no idea who Steve is.
They're edgelords?
Don't know them,
Edgelords.
don't want
And they eat Hot Pockets in their mom's basement? What else?
Tiny cock?
You would piss on their legs and steal their girlfriends? Yeah? Okay. Okay, Teddy. Teddy hasn't had his his nightly WALK in a week now because I've been so sick, and he's noticing I'm feeling better today, and he's not having it. Are you?
Oh, was he good when you were sick?
Yeah, he's really good when I'm sick. He's a good sick buddy. He just lays next to me, and he's pretty patient for the most. Edgelords, what's that? Oh, it's hard to explain. Just Google it. It'll come up. Yeah, he's a good little cuddly sick buddy until he's not, and then when he's not anymore, he becomes a little bit of a pain in the butt. But no, he's mostly good. But he knows I'm feeling better now, and he's just like, "Bitch, what are you doing?"
It's slang for someone who intentionally makes shocking, exaggerated, or controversial statements online or in public.
It's basically another word for being a cringy, weirdo. Oh no, Daria, nobody's offended.
I get it now, honey.
Oh no, I understood what you were saying.
Daria, they all showed up in my panel. I was telling everybody a while back, and they were backstage porn bombing me. And then they got mad. I wouldn't let them porn bomb me bring them up and porn bomb me. So then they showed back up with knives and threats and saying they were going to kill me and shit. It was hilarious. Some bald guy.
Oh man. Well, I'm glad you feel better.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do too. I thought I had pneumonia or COVID or something. It was. I haven't felt that sick in a long time. Like it was bad.
I was really sick last year. It was bad. It was. I couldn't breathe. It was horrible.
Well, you know what knocked it out of me? I think finally what I didn't have that we ordered on Amazon, it showed up a couple days ago, was oil of oregano. Mixed pills mixed with black seed oil. The combo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, that's the answer to any ailment, any sickness you have. You start taking those until you feel better. They work. I mean, I don't know what's in them, but they work really, really good.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just what worked for me. Oh, I got magnesium, and my kids ordered a bunch of vitamins. I thought I was gonna die. It was horrible. My daughter had last week. She had the stomach flu. Her daughter brought it home from school, and her whole family ended up with it.
Oh no! Yeah, see, we were. That's like the barfy one.
Yep. Yeah, and she starts feeling better the next day because it's like 24, 48 hours. She goes, "We're feeling better. Can you watch the kids?" I'm like, "Nope, nope, 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 nope. You need to bleach your house and mop your floor. Nope, you need to disinfect that before I come over." Or, yeah, and they can't even come here because it carries. It's a virus.
No. Listen, girlfriend, if I even catch when somebody had the flu, the prior month, I'm like, no, stay away. You need to be in quarantine for at least another 2 weeks. I cannot. I hate getting the flu. We were all sick, actually. The whole house had it. both the boys and Jeff. Jeff was really sick too. The boys got over it faster than we did, but yeah, no, I am not having that shit. In fact, even if when these kids, typically I pick up on it when they're sick faster than I did, this time, because obviously I didn't, because I got it too. But I'll still put on a mask, carry Lysol everywhere. I'm a psycho with that shit. I hate being sick.
I can handle anything. I can't handle the throwing up part.
No,
I
me
can't
neither.
handle that.
No, me neither. I can't handle it at all. In fact, I avoid throwing up at all. I'll do everything I can, just, stand on my head.
I don't like feeling lightheaded or dizzy. I hate that.
Mm-mm. No. But anyways, ladies, I'm gonna drop down.
Yeah.
I'm pooped.
Yeah. I'm gonna snuggle up with my dogs and go to bed.
All 6 of them in the cage.
All
You're gonna
6
crawl
of
right in the
them.
cage with them.
Yeah, I'm gonna crawl in their kennel with them. She has everything wrong. I don't have 6 dogs. I'm not in a trailer. I'm not with no, and she said had no air conditioning. And then I'm not even in the same county that she said. She won't be able to find me. Good luck there, Lupa.
Just let her think that, yep, she's there. She's got the dogs. They're in a tiny little trailer. They're all in cages. And tonight, Amy's going to take one for the team and snuggle up with them in a cage.
Yeah. And you know what, Lupa? The windows on my trailer, they're broken. We have them being held up with duct tape. How about that?
No AC. She has to shower with that shower thing I got her last year that she hangs from a pine tree.
Oh, it does wonders, especially in the summertime. Oh, it's so nice.
Because it heats up. Wait till
Yeah.
when Christmas comes, I'm going to have to send you a new one that has like a solar panel that'll heat the water for you.
Yeah, we just put it higher up in the tree. No, it gets more sun in the winter. And then our ice, we don't, Noodle was gonna come see me, and she said she's gonna bring a mini fridge. We don't do that. No, we have ice chests, and that's how we get our water is when the ice melts.
Well, if you were really bougie, you'd have a Jackery. You'd have one of those portable power hubs, like all these van life people have.
Yeah.
I can't afford to send you a Jackery though. Maybe we can all pull our money together and get you one for Christmas. So you can have some power. You don't have to charge your phone at McDonald's anymore.
No. I don't know. Sometimes we go to Starbucks too because we get free Wi-Fi there.
They give you free pup cups?
Yeah, my dogs. Yeah, we just roll up on. Yeah, I have a bike with wagons in the back. I just put my dogs back there. Sometimes I just drag the kennels along.
Well, what you should do is you should form them into like a sled team, and they can pull you. You could line them up, 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. You have 6 of them. You have enough. Get a little whip, yell mush, and they could pull you right through the Starbucks drive-thru.
That's a good idea.
Amy's sled team. All right, you guys, I'm gonna drop off.
Okay.
Night.
Right. You guys, good night.
Good night.
Retro. Good night, Retro.
Retro? Oh no. Retro? She fall asleep. Retro! I'll text her. Oh my Lord. Oh boy.
Where did you go, Retro?
I'm wondering if she's fell asleep. She works all the time.
Oh,
Retro!
God.
Okay, I text her. I might have to call her.
Okay, I'll jump down then, honey.
Okay, I don't know what to do. Okay. Because if I call her, I have to get off panel.
Okay.
Go outside.
Well,
Come on. Shit. Retro.
Retro, it's time to wake up.
Let me see if I can.
Good night, Mail Honey.
Let's see. Whoa, come on, Retro, wake up, girl.
Oh, there's Taylor Swift. Quick, Retro. It's Tay Tay. No, she's really sleeping.
Yeah. I can't wait for her new album, 30 Days.
Oh, I know. So excited. Oh, she's helping her dad.
Oh, okay. Hurry, because we're trying to end it. I think she's putting her dad to bed.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Memphis Mama. She's big enough to pull her wagon train, yeah. Did you watch Taylor's podcast or Travis's when she went on their podcast?
Yeah, of course I did. Oh, I just love those two so
I
much.
know. You should
And then
hear.
I watched the following week's podcast. I haven't seen this week's yet.
Oh, you have to go watch it because he talks about the wedding.
Do we have an idea when?
No. Mm-mm.
Mm,
I'm shocked because she doesn't take her life, her private life, public. She never
no.
has. She never has. But she's never had a man that flaunts her and is like proud of her.
Yeah.
Like Joe Alwyn, he didn't really want anything publicly done with her,
No.
And now
No.
she's with a guy that is like, that's my girl, that's my lady, So and they talked about how they got together, how it happened. Like it was just kind of cool because she never opens up about her life. Now you see her going to the Chiefs game and we see her publicly now. It's crazy.
I was watching this TikTok the other day, and this woman, bitch, was talking about, like, she was saying, I mean, I love Taylor and I'm so happy for Taylor, but I'm just gonna say it, what everybody's already thinking. Her wedding dress is gonna be fucking ugly. And I was like, shut your dirty tramp mouth, bitch. And then she was saying, like, Taylor always wears ugly clothes. I don't think so.
Are you serious? She goes with her era. That's what she does. Like every album is considered her era. That's why
Some
it
of
was
her
the Eras tour. You know what I'm saying? It is the Eras tour. And the reason she has such a big fan base is she loves her fans. Like that's what keeps her going. Like her fans are her number one priority.
Definitely. I think her wedding dress is going to be like pure
And
princess.
she's gonna
Very
have it
cool.
handmade.
Oh, yeah, but beautiful.
Yeah. And she does things like if you go look at the Karma video from Karma, her album from years ago, or
Yeah.
not the album, it was a song. It she at the end of it, she turns into a showgirl.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
she does all these Easter eggs. Like we had voices into it. She was like, we had her into it, and because it's almost like you're trying to solve a puzzle. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? And she even has Jason, her soon-to-be brother-in-law, involved in it, where he's hunting for Easter eggs.
Yeah, I
It's
saw that.
crazy, So she keeps everybody on their toes, and she's telling people and you have to be a fan of hers to understand and know what direction to go into.
Yeah.
So, but it was like her first time. Like she'll go on TV shows, but she's only on for like a couple minutes. Like 10, 15 minutes, if that, maybe
Right.
30. But she spent 2 hours. Like it was a huge deal with her on that podcast. It was huge to her fans. It was like a
Oh,
major thing.
mm.
because she opened up so much about her life, about stuff.
Yeah.
And then I heard she was into sourdough. I'm like, huh, so am I. And sourdough's not easy to make.
No, it's not.
Sourdough
My
bread.
God, that's what. Hmm.
So that's what we
Yeah.
have to do. We have to make butter. We need to make butter. You can make cheese too.
Yeah. You know what else I saw the other day?
Hmm.
How easy it is to make your own salt.
Salt. You can make salt?
You know all you do, Amy? Swear to God. You go to the beach and you fill up something bottle with salt water, and then you take it home and you boil it till it practically evaporates, and you're left with pure fine sea salt.
Really?
That's it. That's all you do.
Well, I don't live by a beach.
Well,
I don't live by an
that
ocean.
that's not great. Yeah, but
No.
oh, still seawater, honey.
Yeah, I have to go to California or Texas to get that. Or I can go to Mexico. Mexico is only like 4.5 hours from me.
I think she's definitely doing the Super Bowl, Nicole. Yeah, I have
Mm-hmm.
seen those Easter eggs. Hmm.
Yeah. Yep. I think, and well, the guy that does the Super Bowl, I forgot what his name is. He was being interviewed, and today actually, and somebody asked, "Is um rumors have it from the Easter eggs that she's given that she might be doing Super Bowl?" And he didn't say no. And she goes, "Is that a yes or is that a no?" And he goes, "Well, I can't say." And she goes, "A maybe." And he said, "Maybe."
Oh, I love the Super Bowl
Hmm.
shows. I
And
mean,
she wouldn't do it. She wouldn't do the Super Bowl because she didn't own
really?
her album. She didn't own her music. And
Oh,
so that's why she did Taylor's version of all her albums that were stolen from her. And that's why all of the Swifties quit buying her original album, right? So she
yeah.
has still had Debut to put out in Taylor's version and Reputation. And their fans were waiting for that. And that's why, especially Retro, was so excited for that
Hmm.
because there was no Taylor's version. And so she came out with her own version of those records, and that's where the fans came in and they quit buying the original that were stolen from her and they came in and bought her version, so she was getting the money for her version. That's
Right.
what she did. And then she, sorry, the door open. But that's why she was so happy to own her own music. And so now all her fans are like, "So what version do we listen to now?" It doesn't matter anymore what
Doesn't
version you
matter.
listen to because it's hers now,
Right.
so but she just does so much for her fans, so much. And
I've
like when she
heard.
got off
Yeah.
of her tour, she 2 days after, she was at the children's hospital
I saw
visiting
that.
kids.
Yeah. Yeah. She's done so many generous things for her fans. Yeah, she's good people.
She just outsold oh, what is it? She's up in the top 10 now with Michael Jackson. She's right below Madonna. And she's
Well,
right, yeah, she has outdone Pink Floyd. Rolling Stones. She just outdid Rolling Stones.
Madonna likes her. I saw Madonna.
Mhm. Yep.
Somebody asked Madonna the other day there, and I saw the short. She likes her. She says she writes great music. She does.
And Pink, I love Pink. Like, I just love that lady.
I like Pink.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and she said to Travis, "You better treat her right, or else." So I don't know. I'm just I it's not so much. It's just how it's how she. What I like is how she. It's her loyalty to her fans, because you have artists that are out there and they're just like, yeah, like keep buying my shit kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like her. When she announced her album, she had a countdown and then the Carmador. And if you pay attention to the very last concert that she did on her tour, she was the only one. And it was the first time through her whole tour she walked through that door, through the Karma door at her last concert.
Yeah, instead of going through
And
the
so when she did right before the podcast, there was a countdown, and then all these albums like colors went, and it had the lock, and the hole where the key goes into the lock was her stage.
right.
It was her stage was shaped as a key that would go inside the lock, and then every like she did a countdown like every Monday, and then if you Googled TS12 or Taylor Swift or Life of a Showgirl, that it would change colors to that album. And because she puts out different variants to her albums. And so you would type it in Google or TikTok and you would get like a burst of glitter. So she does that stuff for her fans because that's how she Easter eggs them. And you have to, like I said, you have to be a fan to know what direction, what to look for
Right.
with her music and all of that. So it's pretty fun. It's fun to do. It's like solving a puzzle.
Yeah, definitely. She keeps it interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just waiting for her to no, it's not. I've ruined 3 starters. Memphis, I will help you get your starter going. It took me I Velma died, so I had to restart a new one. Her name's Betty. And I have
Betty.
her going now. Yeah. It took me 3 weeks to get her going.
You do realize that Betty is another short name for Elizabeth, right?
Well, Betty is actually one of Taylor's songs.
I know it's one of my favorites.
So I have a Betty.
But yeah, that's where Betty comes from. Elizabeth. Betty.
Yeah. Do you think Dickie's royalty?
No.
No.
I think Dickie would have been the illegitimate daughter of one of the mistresses.
Yeah. I think as close as she would get to royalty is like maybe the royalty of their ghetto.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Elvis even has a song for that.
He does, right? Oh, did you hear when her son came on the phone?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that was so funny. No, not on the phone. She was trying to get him to confirm something. I can't remember what it was, but he totally threw her under the bus.
Really?
Eliza. Yeah, it was hilarious.
Oh, I did hear that. Natasha played it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did hear it. Yeah. Yeah. You know, he doesn't like that. He's come out before and he has said, are you recording me?
That's right. Isn't he the one that came down and heard her talking about the blowjobs and shit like that?
Yeah. And then she offered him a cheese platter. Yeah. Yeah, I would be my kids. I'm telling you right now, my kids would yank my
Oh,
computer away from me. They wouldn't be
yeah.
having that. They would be so embarrassed.
No
I don't
wonder.
even know what they would do.
Telling you, 5150. Time to go. Put your little white jacket on, Mama.
I don't know if she really thought people were going to believe that shit.
Oh, I don't know. You can't tell with her.
Where is she? I think she's going to put poor thing.
Rachel, it's 7:30 in the morning here, honey. Wake up.
I always get stuck on panel all the time.
Yeah, look at Tiffany fucking ran away.
I know. We should have jumped down first.
Yeah. She knew what she was doing.
Why can't I see it? Did she go to chat?
Who?
Retro?
No, I don't think so. Oh, there she is. Why are you in chat not up here, honey?
I know, we're up here trying to get down, Retro.
For the love of God.
So instead of coming up here, she's in
Oh yeah, I
chat.
forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot I'm here.
Oh, there
I forgot
she is.
I'm here. Sorry. Sorry, I was getting the water because my dad has a sleep apnea machine.
Mhm.
You
Oh,
need
yeah.
the distilled water.
Is he taken care of?
Yeah, he's good now.
Okay. Okay.
He's good now.
Okay. Well, we're done. It's 7:30 for CJ
Oh my God,
in the
that's right,
morning.
CJ. You must
I
be
know.
so tired.
Well, you know me. I'm hardcore, honey.
Yeah, that is true. You are hardcore.
Christine, did you see my message I sent you today? I don't know if she saw it or not. All right, CJ, we'll go get some sleep.
Okay, girls. Well, thank you for having me. Great live.
Thank you.
Oh,
Good
Have a-
we
night.
have to have like a stream when what do you call it? Taylor Swift does her when she drops her new album.
Yeah, we have to listen to it together.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep,
100%.
yep.
So the night before, CJ, get your sleep.
I
Yeah,
will. Oh,
Because
I'll
she
be
because
drops it
sitting
at
tight.
like
midnight.
when she dropped the other one that she just did before,
Mm-hmm.
the poet. What is it called? The trust. What is it called again?
Tortured Poets Department.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Me and Amy were together and we listened to that whole album together. And then all of a sudden we look and it's like, it's a double album.
Ah,
And then we listened to the next album together. We were like, what the frick?
I think she's gonna come down in Kanye though in this album. I think it's gonna be mainly about her and Travis because she's talking about what she's done behind the scenes of the Eras
mhm.
tour. Well, the last leg of her Eras tour, who was she with?
Oh, yeah, it's going to be
She was
Travis.
with Travis. It's gonna be about Travis. And he said
Yeah,
his favorite song is Opiate.
yeah, I heard him say that.
And
And
you know,
I
people
think
were
I
like,
think her ring is that stone, isn't it, or something?
no, her stone is a 8 carat diamond.
Damn.
It's cushioned.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I know it's $500,000.
500. Well, they're estimating $550,000, but I think
Holy
it's worth more.
shoot, man.
Because he had it. No other ring will be like hers. No other ring.
Well,
There's a special engravement in it.
he designed it, didn't he?
Uh huh. Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
so beautiful. I love
And
that.
he proposed to her after. It was right after because that
Was it right
podcast
after
was
the
filmed. The
podcast?
podcast was filmed. They did it on the 10th. It was on the Sunday. Because Ed Kelsey spilled the beans. It was on a Sunday, and Ed Kelsey spilled the beans
That is
because
that.
right after it happened, they FaceTimed him. Him and his dad and Ed Kelsey and Scott Swift are like best friends.
Well, if you look at it, the way he
Oh,
was talking to Taylor
Mm-hmm.
was like it was like a proposal. The way he was like saying how
Mm-hmm.
he felt about her
Yeah.
and everything.
Yep. So when they were on the podcast, he had people out in he has a gazebo area in their backyard, and people went out there and put all the flowers together. And if you look at it, it goes with Lover.
yeah, I
With
saw
the
that.
song Lover. It goes
Yeah.
with song Lover. And if you look really closely at her, you could see where she had her headphones on and the dent in her hair from the headphones. He proposed to her right after. Because remember, the podcast wasn't live. It was done a few days before.
Yeah.
Do we know if he asked her dad?
Yes, yeah, he went to Scott and asked Scott, and his Scott helped him put the ring together.
But you know
Oh,
what, guys? This could be a double album too. Because you got to understand, you know what was behind them when they were doing the podcast? There was a Pinocchio.
Well, I
And you know
think
what
with
Pinocchio is known for?
line,
Yep.
and if you look at the Pinocchio had his hands over his eyes,
Yeah.
right? Like the
She was
the
like,
emoji with the
no,
monkey.
this is only going to be 13 songs. That's all it's going
Right.
to
And
be.
she also said, I don't talk about my personal life.
Mm-hmm.
And she made that very clear. And Pinocchio was sitting back there with his hands over his eyes. This is going to be about her and Travis. It's going to be about this album, but I think she's going to take I think a couple songs might have to do with I think Canceled is going to be about Trump because I love Trump. I'm a Trump supporter. Everybody knows that. But what he has done to Taylor is absolutely wrong. Like
Yeah.
like she hasn't done anything to him
Nope.
and he's constantly taking digs at her. But I don't know because when he makes his tweets to her for no reason, just out of the blue, he has words in like capital letters with exclamation points behind it. And then
Oh,
yeah, and then her out on her album, one of the songs is called Cancelled, and it has two L's, and that's the UK way of spelling it. It's not the US. The US uses one L, the UK uses two L's in Cancelled.
oh.
So I don't know what that has to do. People are even maybe wondering if it has to do with the show that got canceled for the bomb threat.
What about Ruin the Friendship? You think that's Blake Lively?
Yeah, her and Blake are done.
I know. Do you think that
Blake
song's about
Blake
her though?
Lively used her,
Ruin the.
like used her for her
She's
music
a
and for her fan.
Yep.
Yeah,
rat. Don't like her. Maybe the two L's are for his two terms.
I don't know, but she has it in all capital letters, and it's exclamation point She has that behind it, like Trump does, but the way that's spelled is the UAK or the UK way. It's a
Mm,
UK way. So we're thinking that it might have to do with her show because this album has to do with the Eras tour. And so we're
mm,
thinking it might have to do with she had to cancel one of her shows while she was there because
right.
she was on tour because ISIS did a bomb threat. They're threatening
Mhm.
there was a bomb threat.
Oh, that's right.
Hmm. So we were wondering, but if you notice in the podcast, did you see her necklace? She had that that little tiger necklace on. Kanye had the same
Kanye had
exact
the same one.
same necklace
Yeah.
on at the Grammys. Was it the Grammys or where was it? It's when him and his wife showed up and she had that jacket on and she opened it and she was all naked.
And they're
Oh,
saying that he had an album called The Life of Something, and now
Hmm.
she has The Life of a Showgirl. And now
Hmm.
whenever
Which will
you put The
outdo it.
Life of, she comes up and he doesn't
Hmm.
come up anymore.
ah,
That's why they call her a mastermind
right. Yeah.
because of what she does. Yep. It's the life of something on his new album. So if
I
you
know
type
what.
that in, she comes up first. He goes away.
I wonder if they'll get married on the 13th because she loves that freaking number.
Mm,
I don't know. I think her dress is
Mm.
already in the process of being handmade.
Oh, for sure.
oh,
This is gonna be the United States. This is gonna be our royal wedding that we get.
yeah. Oh, I'm so more excited than I ever was for any royal wedding. Fuck
Yeah, but
that.
she said we're not invited to the wedding.
Not at all.
I don't know. But I can't believe she announced to the world that she was engaged.
Right? I
Doesn't do
love
stuff like that.
that.
Yep. And then it got announced, do you guys know that there's CNN, Fox News, ABC, all of the major news stations literally did an interrupting breaking news when her wedding her engagement got announced.
Yeah, it was everywhere.
Uh-huh.
I
Could you
mean,
imagine what it was like when they were together? Like, okay, are you ready to post this? Okay, ready? We're going to do it at the count of three together, okay?
The
mm,
best part of it is though, it was held nobody knew. It was a secret. She got to announce it and put it on her Instagram herself. No paparazzi, no me, nobody did it but her. I mean, I was watching clips of like Good Morning America was live doing their morning show when it got put out, and they're like, what? Taylor Swift is engaged, and it was all breaking news. And then TMZ, it's like you could tell he was pissed because they didn't get
Because
to
they
announce
didn't
it.
break it first.
Yeah,
yeah.
I know, I saw that. That was
yeah.
great.
I
She's just
got
good at what she
recently,
does.
I ordered friendship bracelets the other week there for well, do you know what? I probably, if I'm honest, I ordered them for myself. But then I realized I was like, I'm not gonna wear them like anywhere. So I kept the red one
Hmm.
because it says red, and it's my favorite color is red. And I thought she would like them, but I didn't expect because she's became a huge Taylor Swift fan too. And she came in, and I was like, "Oh, by the way, here," and she's like, "Oh my God, Mom!" And then she was so happy because folklore is one of her favorites. Oh, and her favorite song is "Speak Now."
Hmm.
So that was one of the bracelets. So she was over the moon, right? I was like, "Oh."
You know, if you actually send them to Taylor, the bracelets that you don't want, if you send them to her, she'll put them up in her museum.
Oh,
You
you know,
can put your
honestly
name on
though,
the inside of it, and she has a museum, and all of her friendship bracelets that she's collected, like over the Eras tour and just throughout her career. She has a huge museum, like where her dresses that she doesn't wear anymore and guitars and stuff. She has a wall and all of her friendship bracelets. I think I sent you a picture of my daughter went there. Remember, I sent you the pictures.
ah,
There's,
well,
I
you know
think I
what?
sent it to you.
I just, I wish that you guys were closer, cause I really wanted to. I was like, oh, I would have gave Amy and Rachel some of these bracelets, you know.
Oh, we can
Um,
exchange them and send
Aw.
them to each other.
we should, right?
You never know. She might go on a tour again. You never know.
Oh, I don't think she's going. She's going to focus on her wedding.
I know, but you never know.
Yeah, I think she's going to put out a documentary because also Pinocchio and Travis made it very clear last week in his podcast because Jason was very concerned about the Easter eggs, and he mentioned the Pinocchio and the Jiminy Cricket, and he goes, what is that? Because he's talking about Easter eggs, and Travis goes, Disney, and who represents has a contract with her with it's Disney,
Oh,
and that's where her documentary of her Eras tour, that's where it will be put out is on Disney.
right, yeah. I don't think she'll tour for a while. I think
Mm-mm.
that this is going to be the wedding, and then maybe even, maybe a little baby.
I think they'll have a baby right away. Because
Yeah,
they're getting older.
right. Yeah,
It's
My
not
yeah.
like they have to
God, their
save and
baby's gonna be so cute.
yeah. It's not like they have to save up and stuff like. I mean, she's a freaking billionaire and he's close to it.
Would you remember that bit in her a Miss Americana documentary where she's talking about how everything is so planned out,
Hmm.
like
Yeah.
in the next 5 years? And I definitely think that's the way she organizes her life. Right?
Hmm.
It's going to be done like deliberate.
Yeah. Well, it's so funny too because people are saying how she did this on purpose to hurt Sabrina. This is before her album got announced, or right? Yeah, it was before it got announced. They're like, she puts out a new album. How what betrayal that is towards Sabrina Carpenter because her and Sabrina Carpenter are best friends,
Why
and
you should
Selena
understand?
Gomez, because Selena just put out a new album, and so she announces it, and the Life of a Showgirl song is featuring Sabrina Carpenter.
Right? Yeah.
And you could tell by the way Sabrina moves, by how she dresses, her stage. You could tell that it's Taylor that's helping her.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, she'd be the best friend to have
Hmm.
in the industry. Plus, you can tell Selena Gomez. Her wedding's this month. Am I right?
Hmm. I think
Selena
it's
Gomez.
adorable. They've been best friends for years, Selena Gomez and her,
Right.
and now they're both engaged. And they said together that they'll find the right man.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah, because they were together when they were both dating the
Heartbroken.
Jonas Brothers.
Uh huh. And they've went through heartbreaks together and stayed home. And I mean, you have to realize a lot of people forget that celebrities have a real life, you know,
Yeah.
and they went through heartbreaks. And I said this at the beginning of the live, but it really hits hard when you hear what that person said, that a lot of people that don't like Taylor Swift, it's because they haven't needed her. I mean, we everybody has watched this girl grow up. Everybody has watched her go to where she couldn't sing when she first started. Let's be honest, it wasn't good, but throughout the years and with her maturing and her growing up, like we all watched her grow up, we all watched her succeed, we all watched her accomplished, you
Yeah.
know, and so
I still
we
remember
watched her.
Teardrop on my guitar.
That's where I started. That was my first song, Retro.
Yeah, me too.
I
Yeah.
remember her in the Macy Days parade, you know, and the New Year when the ball in New York when the ball dropped, you know, when she
Yeah.
was like 15 years, 16 years old, you know, and it's like we watched her grow up. We watched her go through heartbreaks. I mean, before she met Travis, she went through a breakup and she was on stage
So
crying.
many heartbreaks.
Yeah.
You know, and
Um,
that's why this relationship, because her fan base is loyal and there's million, I mean, people will tell you, I'm not messing with the Swifties. They'll chew you apart. They will
oh,
chew you apart. And so it's like, you know, and her her fans and people are so happy for her because she's been hurt so much.
definitely.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I tell you, I was so sad for Selena Gomez with the whole Justin Bieber thing.
Me
And you know
too.
that song she released? Oh, what was it called?
Sunset Boulevard.
No.
The heart
Uh,
wants what it wants.
sing me a little bit.
The heart wants what it wants. What
No,
wants,
I
what
don't think
wants.
it. It's the one where he right after he got he went with the wife.
Oh, I know what you're talking. I know what song. I know.
Selena
Yeah.
couldn't break us.
Oh, when they broke up.
Uh,
You're talking about that one.
yeah,
You was the none, I was falling.
that's
Yeah.
Na,
it.
na, 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 na.
Oh, find me to
Too weak
find.
to replace us.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
that song. But I tell you what, I think Selena he will loved her more than he ever will ever love
I
that
needed
video.
to lose you to love me.
That's it.
Yeah. It's true though. You need to lose someone to love yourself more.
Yep,
Sometimes you do. Because sometimes you're just so blinded that you think that you're in love with somebody so much.
Hmm.
yep. I agree.
That's why this relationship is so special because he worships the ground she walks on. Like he is, I mean, he was more excited about her new album being released than anybody. You know, like he was sitting there
Mm-hmm.
throwing glitter and or confetti, and he was just so he's when you have a man that is proud of you and a man that is proud that you succeeded, you have a good guy.
Yep.
You have a good man. And
Yep.
and you know, it's like he's successful, but you know, most men that have been with her are intimidated by her because of her success.
Yeah, he's not. No,
And he's
he's
not
not.
intimidated by her. And that, I mean, it's like they're playing a clip of her a few years ago where she's like, I just wish I had somebody that when something great happens to me, I can go tell. And then the next, like they had it back to back. And then the next clip is her talking about when she got her master's back and she went running to Travis and told him. And what did he do? He immediately put his headphones down, got off of his gaming system with his friends, and went to her.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a big deal. Like it's a big deal. A lot of people don't see it like we do, but it's a big deal because she's happy and she's I mean, she's gotten what she's wanted and she worked for it.
hmm
And
He
that's the
deserves
type
it.
of role model. We don't have a lot of role models like that anymore in the industry of music. We don't.
No, we don't. And I think it's because you can tell that, um, even his family and her family, you can
Mhm.
just imagine they're very similar in values and how
Mhm.
tight they think. That they put a lot of emphasis on family
Mhm.
and being together and sharing all the kind of good times, and you would need that for it to work long
Go look at
term.
his mom's Facebook. Go look at Travis's mom's. We call her Mama Kelsey. Go look at her. Go look at her Facebook. Her cover photo is of Travis and Taylor when they were kids.
It's so cute.
Oh,
It is so cute. I mean, and like her mom and Donna, Mama Swift and Mama Kelsey get along. They're like good friends. They hang out all the time together. Scott
oh,
and Scott Swift and Ed Kelsey, they hang out all the time together. And it was actually, I thought it was somebody else, but it was actually the coach for the Chiefs, and it was
nice.
Scott Swift that got Taylor to go out on a date with Travis.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. Yep, they talked
Oh,
about it in the podcast. Nobody knew that. I thought it was like some other producer or something like that, from what I heard, but it was wrong information. It was the parents. They got him together. Yep, and he went and see, you just, that's what I'm saying. You don't see a lot of this in the music industry or even in any type of acting industry. Like he went to her dad and asked for permission to marry his daughter.
yeah, I love that. I just love that. Yeah, respect. It's a
Yes.
respect thing.
And he was scared to do it, and they're like, you better do it. Doesn't and the dad said, I don't, if it's done on the side of the road, I just do it. It doesn't, it's going to be the moment that matters to her. It's not where and how. It's like the moment.
Right. Yeah.
So, but yeah, he knew, because he kept saying, let's just go up, we'll just go out back. And then Jason kind of looked at him. It was during the podcast that she was on.
Ah,
Hmm. Yep.
I'm gonna have to watch that again now.
Yeah, you
Pick
have to
up
go, now
on
that you
that.
know all this, you have to go back and
Yeah.
rewatch it, and you'll see everything. Like I've watched it so many times. Yeah. That's
Oh,
where my focus is, people. Like when
Hell
you fell
yeah.
asleep, I was messaging everybody, and I'm like, "Where have you guys heard from CJ? Where's CJ? Where's CJ? Where's CJ?"
Yeah. Remember, we're
yeah, I
like, where
woke
the hell
up
is
to it.
CJ?
And Mel was
Yeah.
like, "I think she fell." I'm like, "She fell asleep." I was like, "She probably needs her rest," and I said, "No, this is a big moment. We're on a countdown.
This is important.
This is like
I
big
know. I
news."
know. I swear to God. At least I know now. I'm gonna get the news before anybody.
Yeah,
Between the two of you,
Yeah.
we waited up. We waited up for the announcement.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the new album. Though I'm so excited.
Me too. I'm excited. And we have to listen to it in order from first song to the 12th. But I think 13, there's no way there's no number 13 on the album.
No,
No
there's a
way.
there has to be a 13.
Yeah.
That's why the Pinocchio.
Hmm.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Yep. I think it's going to be mostly about her and Travis and how they got together. It's her love story.
13 is probably like what do you call it? A mystery song kind of thing.
Mm.
Yeah. She's into numerology. That's why if you see all these TikTok videos of all the
Mm.
Swifties, they're literally doing, like, people think they're insane, but so like 87 plus 13 equals 100. And then if you take like 12 and 12 is 26, right? And you have to do all of the numbers. You have to do the adding and the subtracting and the multiplying and the division to get to where you need to go to solve her Easter eggs. So you'll see all these Swifties, and what are they doing? They're literally doing math,
Mm.
or they're zooming in. You had to zoom in to her, that podcast, what she had, because she set up the background because they were in their home. That's why she was so comfortable. She was in
Yeah.
her comfort zone. But you have to zoom in, and she had all of the album colors. Something's up with the 1990s, because that's an orange, and his last two podcasts, it's still there, and so is the Pinocchio. And you have to zoom in, and she had books. There's books that are sitting there, and there's all of the stuff, and all blends into what's going to be released in her album, or what's coming up. And you have to, so you go on to these TikToks, and if you even type in Swifties, you're going to see them zooming into shit. And it's because she wants, if she didn't want you to do that, she wouldn't do it.
Did you
Right.
hear about the TikTok that they're saying it might be Taylor Swift, called
Taylor Lakes, I don't think it is.
Taylor Lake or
I don't think
something?
it is, because she said she even has her DMs turned off. She doesn't respond to social media. She doesn't watch it.
That's
I
crazy.
think the Taylor Nation account, I think it's Austin. It's either Austin or her dad or her mom. Her family does all her major, like when they went into Shamrock recording, to get her music, she didn't send her. She said she didn't send in her lawyers and her team. She sent in her mom and brother.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that's who's behind the Taylor Nation account. It's either her mom, dad, or brother.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Taylor Lakes, I don't think it's her.
She's a smart girl.
Hmm.
She, you know.
Yeah, because that Taylor Lakes account's been banned a couple times, and they come back. And if it was Taylor Swift, I mean, they put glitter out for her. They're not going to
Yeah.
ban. They're not going to ban an account.
No.
No.
So that's not her. So
Okay,
anyway,
ladies.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
to bed too.
All
I could
right.
talk about Taylor all night right enough, but
I know, right?
Well, we can start from the very first album and go through her Easter eggs if you want.
oh, that'd be so cool.
It will take hours.
Yeah, but then there's a lot of Swifties out there that would enjoy that.
Mm-hmm. For reals.
I'm thinking about bringing the Swifties over here to our community.
I think we should.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they really, really hate people that record phone calls and put it out publicly to humiliate people. They hate it.
I would imagine so.
Oh, like a Blake Lively.
Like yeah, Blake Lively's releasing Taylor's text
Yeah.
messages,
Yeah.
and Kanye West recorded Taylor Swift's phone call and put it out. I mean, she made a whole album on it.
That's Amber Heard, Blake Lively, Nicki, and Scabies. That's their
Mhm.
crazy
Uh-huh.
bitches.
Yeah, Nikki likes to play Taylor Swift sometimes because she's like,
Her
oh,
name's
she's
not
just
Nikki. It's Elizabeth. What are you talking
Elizabeth,
about?
like Royal Elizabeth, likes to
Royal
play
Elizabeth, but
Taylor
nobody's
Swift. She
ever
only,
called her Elizabeth before, but it's her
right.
name.
Yeah. So she plays Taylor because she thinks she's getting under our skin, and she's not, because we know our Tay Tay, and we know
Do you have
she
margarine
wouldn't like people like
on
her.
your toast?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
Oh.
It's been a long time since I've put
No,
margarine on
margarine
my
is where it's
toast.
at, for reals.
Yeah.
the Royals don't eat margarine.
Margarine.
No way.
I can't. Remember when she played a video about margarine, saying it's called margarine?
Oh my gosh.
She's a bitch.
She's very uneducated, and it
Oh my
shows. But she
gosh.
tries to be educated.
Yeah, I know.
It's funny.
All right, guys. We'll have a good night, morning.
Okay.
Yeah. Talk
All
to you
right.
soon.
Good
Good night,
night.
everybody.
Thanks for
Bye.
being here.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Mwah. Missed ya. I'll see you soon. Bye.